there are a bunch of other things going on in the world of movies and TV that we don't quite have time to get you all caught up on. So let's get caught up at least a little bit with a little segment we call the Movie News Feed. After opening with $67 million in its first weekend, Black Adam has just crossed the $350 million mark worldwide. While impressive, this only puts the Dwayne Johnson film at number 17 on the domestic box office charts for DC movies, still behind other DC films like the Lego Batman movie and Superman Returns. It's becoming more doubtful that the film will break even, needing at least another $100 million to become potentially profitable. Next up, the first trailer for the newest Yellowstone prequel, 1923, has launched online. In it, we get our first look at Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren as Jacob and Cara Dutton in the follow-up to the hit 1883. From Variety, the new series is set to run for 2 seasons consisting of 8 episodes each. 1923 explores the West of the early 20th century when pandemics, historic drought, prohibition, and the Great Depression all plague the frontier that the Duttons call home. Next up, Season 4 of Stranger Things set several records for Netflix and landed 13 Emmy nominations in total. When asked about what fans can expect from the upcoming 5th and final season, the Duffer Brothers simply said that it would be a culmination of the first 4 seasons. From Deadline, Season 5, the way we see it, is kind of a culmination of all the seasons, so it's got a little bit from each, Ross Duffer told a packed house. I think that what we're trying to do is go back to the beginning a little bit, in sort of the tone of Season 1, but also scale-wise, it's more aligned with what Season 4 is. So hopefully it's got a little bit of everything. The first script for Season 5 has already been turned into Netflix with the title Chapter 1: The Crawl. No date has been announced for the final season. Next up, with Black Panther: Wakanda Forever ruling at the box office, director Ryan Coogler is offering up praise and credit to DC's Aquaman for paving the way for Namor. Coogler said the following: "I do think having Aquaman out in the world in film language and being successful in the marketplace, I think it was a great bit of indirect guidance for us to lean into the things that made Namor different from Aquaman," Coogler said. "Just out of respect to the audience, because a lot of people saw that movie. A lot of people love that movie. It was our task to, obviously, put our heads down and blinders on and make our movie, but also have a sense of awareness of what the marketplace might want to respond to and might be interested in. I think giving people something different, if you can give somebody something good that's also unique, I think it's always better. We wanted to lean into the things that make those two characters different from each other because they have a lot of other similarities in publishing." And finally, everyone remembers one of the biggest on-set tragedies in recent years when cinematographer Helena Hutchins was killed after being shot by a prop gun on the set of Alec Baldwin's movie Rust. Well, it appears Baldwin is now suing several members of the Rust crew. According to Joe Blow, Baldwin's suit puts the blame for the shooting at the hands of Chief Armorer Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, Dave Halls, the assistant director, Sarah Zachary, the prop master, and gun supplier Seth Kennedy. In the lawsuit, it states, Gutierrez-Reed failed to check the bullets or gun carefully. Hall failed to check the gun carefully and yet announced the gun was safe before handing it to Alec Baldwin, and Zachary failed to disclose that Gutierrez-Reed had been acting recklessly off-set and was a safety risk to those around her. Rust is set to resume production in January, with Hannah's husband now acting as an executive producer. And that'll do it for today's installment of the Movie News Feed. All right, some of you guys might remember the Movie News Feed. There's just so much going on in the world of TV movies. We don't have a chance to cover all of it. Let us know, by the way, down in the comment section below, if you like us throwing in these Movie News Feeds to tell you more about some of the smaller stories that we don't have a chance to talk about on the main show. The holidays are officially upon us, and it's time to start celebrating. Do your thing and holiday your way with MeUndies. Because it's the most wonderful time of the year to try MeUndies, because they're currently offering a very merry deal. Get 20% off your first purchase with free standard shipping and free returns when you go to MeUndies.com/Campea. Guys, you know I've been wearing MeUndies for a while now because I used to be like everybody else. I would go to the big store, buy the biggest box of the most generic underwear, and I thought that was good enough. But ever since I started MeUndies and started wearing wearing the most comfortable underwear I have ever worn in my life. I swear on this Christmas season, I will never go back. So get your holiday shopping finished early and start making time for yourself with the new MeUndies holiday collection. Their undies, long underwear, and sleepwear are made out of the softest, most supple fabric you've ever felt and are guaranteed to bring you comfort and joy to all of your loved ones. Shop their classic plaid prints for a traditional, picture-perfect style, or get festive with their adventurous limited edition sweater prints. Available in sizes extra small all the way through 4XL, MeUndies has what you need to make all of your favorite people smile this holiday season, all in one convenient place. So to get 20% off your first order, free shipping, and 100% satisfaction guarantee, go to MeUndies.com/Campea. That's MeUndies.com/Campea.